Excuse me. So, yesterday I spent the day at the Puyallup Fair. It's also called the Western Washington Fair. With my sister. Had an amazing day. First thing I noticed, I normally go to work at 4 in the morning. And I left my house yesterday at 9 in the morning to get there. It took about an hour to get there. Why are all these people on the road? What the hell? At 9 in the morning, shouldn't you be at work yet? Get off the roads. Okay? That's my first issue. So I meet my sister, we drive to the fair, because we parked in, the Toys R Us lot, and then we took one car, so we only had to pay for parking for one car. And the fair was amazing. It was great. We were going to go on Sunday, but I'm glad we postponed it, because it wasn't crowded at all. It was a Monday, so most of the kids were in school. I get it. Or, wait, yesterday was Tuesday. It was a Tuesday. Same thing. Most of the kids were in school. And they do this, Disney bracelet thing where you can buy a bracelet, and that means all the rides are one price, and you don't have to use tickets and stuff, because it's not like Disneyland where you just pay to get in and all the rides are included. You have to pay for each ride. But even with it being bracelet day, it wasn't that busy. It was actually really, really nice. We did everything. We did all the exhibits, the quilting, all of that stuff. We stopped for 2 or 3 cooking demonstrations. I bought a shower head. I bought these things called water beads. That they're these little tiny beads that when you put them in water, they swell up, and you can use them in displays and in plants and stuff like that. Probably something I shouldn't have bought, but it was $20, $30, I think, whatever. Wasn't bad. So, did that. We sat down for this one demonstration for these waterless cooking or cookware, and they're supposed to be really good, really healthy, because you don't have to cook with water. But so with vegetables, you're not boiling them, you're cooking them out of water so that you don't boil off the nutrients, because of the temperature, because over 212 degrees you lose the nutrient value. And then you're also, when you boil them, you're boiling and pouring off all the nutrients in the water that you're pouring off. So, waiting for all that. Okay, this UPS truck is going to hit me. Okay, let's just get over real quick. Sorry. Okay. So, I decided, because when you sit there and you watch the demonstrations, it's a really good idea. Okay, it makes perfect sense to pay $1,999 for a set of pans. Okay. Stupid, I know. But we sat there and watched it, and the thing is, I agree with them in the sense that most of the sets of pots and pans that I've gotten have not been the most expensive. So one of the problems is you always have to replace them because they eventually wear out. The other thing they talked about is how the pans that are coated in non-stick and have Teflon and all that stuff, that people are getting sick from them, because when you cook with Teflon, you scrape, and that Teflon material you ingest, and it goes through your system and causes problems. One of the things they said is that in socialist countries that provide healthcare, that they have banned the sale of Teflon because it was causing so many problems. So they went over Teflon, then they went over aluminum, and how when you clean with aluminum and stuff, you're actually scraping the aluminum into your body because it cooks into your food. And he demonstrated that by taking a green scrubby thing and wiping out the inside of the pot and then pouring water in, and then when they pour the water out, it's all gray and all that. So there was one thing they had. It was a food mill type. I don't know what they called it, the kitchen chopper. And it's basically a device that sits on your counter with a suction cup, and then there's 4 or 5 cones that attach to it where you put the vegetables and all that stuff in, and you rotate it, and it like chops it up really fine. Honestly, kind of like a salad shooter, but I think better, but you know. So they tried to say that their price for it was $319, but when you're at the fair, stupid bitch, I hope you get in a wreck. I'm gonna give you a dirty look and you deserve it. When you go to the fair, then they drop it down to like $289. So, okay, how's this? I'll go around you this way, stupid ass. So the thing is, and this kind of irritated me, somebody in the beginning of the presentation asked how much just that food chopper was. And he kept saying, well, in restaurant supply stores, it's like $300 and all that stuff. And ours is far less than that. And yeah, $289. It's not far less. But he would not give a price. And the guy in the audience finally said, so you're not going to tell me the price? And he goes, well, we go over the prices at the end of the demonstration. You get to try the food that I cook, and I'll give you the prices. Okay, they don't give you the price because you're going to walk your ass away, and you're not going to get hooked on buying the damn pans. So we sat through the whole demonstration, and again, throughout the whole demonstration, because they're a sponsor of the fair, he kept saying, well, you know, because my company is a sponsor of the fair, they've authorized some really good giveaways, and okay. And he said, and I'll be able to tell you at the end what the freebies are, and we're going to be giving these away, and at least one, and all this stuff. Well, you get to the end, and yeah, they're giving them away, but this is what they're doing. For anybody that buys a set of pans, they'll give it away. So, based on their price chart, if you bought any set, okay, get it. And I know their price isn't the one that it cost them, but based on their price sheet and what they said, if you bought a set of pans, you were going to get $700 worth of free product. Because you got a crock pot type pan, you got the food chopper, and then you got another 10-inch frying pan with a lid. So, because it made sense when they kept saying, you know, if you keep buying these cheaper sets in the stores and having to replace them, these are 7 layers of metal, they're insulated, they're protected, you are cooking healthy with no grease or oil, you can just put it right in the pan. Okay, great. So I decided I was going to get one of the smaller sets. Well, the smaller set was $19.99. And you didn't have to pay on the spot. They actually had a layaway plan. So I thought, okay, I'll do the layaway. And then that way I'm not out any money right now. So I did all the paperwork, got all the free stuff marked down, because they don't give you the free stuff yesterday. They send it to you when they send you shipment. Well, and when you do layaway, they're not going to send you anything until you're paid in full. Anyway, so that's fine. I knew that I would probably pay it off in 6 months and it would be done. So I get to work today and I Google waterless cookware, and I was probably getting probably a 10-piece set, including the free items that I was getting, right? So I Google waterless cookware, and the first website that comes up, they have a 16 and 17-piece set for $396. And they go through the whole thing. That's still the 7-layer. It's just not their brand. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I kind of feel screwed. And it was my own fault. So I decided, okay, I'm going to cancel that order. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to call when I get home today. And just go, dude, you know, this is ridiculous. just craziness. So I'm going to cancel that. I bought a shower head I might have said that already. I bought a shower head at the fair. It's supposed to be this really nice shower head that it increases the pressure. Because they say people have low pressure sometimes in their pipes. And these shower heads were made for rural country people. Farms and people that are on wells and things like that, and pumps that would have a lower water pressure. So apparently when the water goes through the shower head, it's supposed to increase pressure, it's supposed to come out and be stronger and stuff. And it's this big round one that comes down and you can adjust it and all this stuff. So I bought one of those before at like Bed Bath & Beyond, but the problem that I had with it, actually I bought it at Lowe's, the problem I had with it is that it was on like, the only thing I can think of is like an accordion kind of handle that attached to your shower. And it wasn't a handle, but it's the part that goes from the shower head to the fixture that you attach it to. The problem was the shower head was so heavy that it kept falling down and it never stayed up, and the pressure sucked. So I asked the guy, and I told him what was happening, and he showed me that on their shower heads, they have these little caps that pop off, that if it ever gets loose, you can tighten it back up so that the arms that adjust will stay up. So I got home so late last night. I got home like at 9:30 that I was so exhausted. I just did not hook up the shower last night. So I'll hook it up tonight and try it out. I wish I would have done it last night, because this morning when I took a shower, I was like, excuse me, I'm like, oh my god, that would feel so good. So I'm gonna, must be a garbage truck. Yeah. The driver's on the right side, which threw me, but it's a junk type garbage truck. So I'm gonna try that tonight. I'm gonna cancel the order. The water beads, I'll try to, swell up and see. I want to get a big base. The cool thing that they had was, they had this big, tall vase. I mean, way taller than I am. But they had it set up with rainbow layers of these beads, and it looked really, really cool. And the cool thing about it is you can put those battery-powered lights. It's like a solid ball that you just push the button and it flashes and turns on. You can put those lights in it, and it makes it glow from within. So I thought that was kind of cool. Probably something I shouldn't have bought, but, I was at the fair, and it was fun. So, let me tell you about the food at the fair, because I have been telling people that I was so excited about getting a Krusty Pup. So, a Krusty Pup, for the people that don't know, is a corn dog, okay? But it's not an ordinary corn dog, it's a fair corn dog. It's a Krusty Pup. So, I go up, they're like $4.19 each. I got one for me, one for my sister. I got a pop. It was ridiculous. The pop was like $3.50. So, and it's like, I know I'm at the fair and price is going to be more. And if what happened hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have cared about the price. So I get mustard, because, it's a corn dog, Krusty Pup, gotta have fresh yellow mustard. So I get it, and I take a bite, and I'm like, what the hell is this? What it tastes like is a hot dog, and a skinny, cheap as hell hot dog too, dipped in pancake batter, and then deep fried. So, what I remember from the Krusty Pups that I've had growing up, and, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago that I had one, is, so it's deep fried, so it's crispy, it's crunchy on the outside, it's soft and doughy on the inside, and the batter is like it has cornmeal in it, so you have that corny kind of little bits in it taste, and it's sweet. Not really sweet, but I mean a sweet batter. So, it's really, really good. This was not that way at all. And it was so disappointing. It was crazy. So, I ate, I don't know, the majority of mine, and I'm like, I'm not going to eat the end. It's bad. It's gross. My sister didn't finish hers. So, we went to this pierogi place. And if you go to my Facebook and you look at the picture of the Krusty Pup, because I took a picture of the Krusty Pup sign, in the background there's a red trailer. It starts with a K. I think it's like Kalanka. I know I'm saying that wrong. But it's, if you look up, if you go to that photo, look up that name, pierogi, on Google, they have a website. We got a beef and cheddar pierogi. It's about this big. Okay, it's, for people that know what a humbao is, it's like a humbao, but a humbao is the white, pasty, doughy, chewy, Asian, like, bun. The pierogi is actually baked on the outside, so it's brown, and the way they do it, it's even a little crispy. The inside was beef and cheddar mixture. Oh my god. It tasted so good. But that little, see, they were a good size. I mean, they were the size of a softball. $8. I would have bought 4 more, taken them home. And the thing that sucks is this company, they're in the Northwest, and they only serve at state fairs and venues like that. They don't have a storefront in some city. I would drive 30 miles to go get 4 or 5 of those and take them home and have them for the week and stuff. They wouldn't last a week, I know that. But they don't have a storefront. They only sell at fairs. So I know they're going to be back to the Puyallup Fair in October for Oktoberfest. Excuse me. And then they'll be back in November, December for the Victorian Christmas. And my sister and I, we've already talked about we're going to the Victorian Christmas. So I damn well am getting one of those pierogies. Will I get another Krusty Pup? Hell no. And I don't know if I said this. So Disneyland has their, they don't call it a Krusty Pup, they call it just a corn dog. But I think I might be disappointed. I'm going to go in another tunnel again, so it's going to get dark. So I think I might be disappointed with the fair corn dog, because Disneyland's corn dog, first of all, they use a huge hot dog, and I think they still have the better, sweeter corn dog batter that is just amazing. So I'll just, next time I go to Disneyland, I'll get one there. I'll take a photo, I'll post it, and do all that stuff. I hate trucks, they're so damn loud. Jesus. But no, we had an amazing time. I've actually got to email, I think her name's Diane's Market Kitchen. She made this fresh corn, green pepper, tomato, I don't think there was onion in it. The salad, that it was a white vinegar and olive oil, extra virgin olive oil dressing, little tiny bit of salt. It's really, really good. So if we sat and watched that demonstration as well, and she said if we emailed her, she'd send us the recipe. So I want to make that for a while. The one we have is a little warm. I want to try it when it's cold, because I think it would be better when it's cold. One last thing I want to bring up, and I just, you know what? I need to talk about this, because videos I've made in the past, okay, I don't lie about people. I express my feelings, and I talk about people. I don't always say names, so it's not always directed at a specific individual. And I will have to say that if I have not given your name out, if I have not said specifically the situation that I'm talking about is directed at you, about you, whatever, it's not defamation of character. If people assume that I'm talking about an individual, that's what they assumed. I didn't say names. You know what? If you can't handle it, don't watch my videos. And if you have an issue, contact a lawyer. You know what? I don't need anonymous emails. I don't need messages passed from one family member to another to get to me. Because first of all, if you got an issue, contact me. I have an email address. It's chris@christophersterling.com. Grow up, be a goddamn adult, and learn how to use it. And if you don't want to communicate with me, shut the fuck up. How's that? I will say what I want, when I want, where I want. This has nothing, this subject right here has everything to do with family. This has nothing to do with friends. This has nothing to do with chat rooms I go to. This is all regarding family. And I have never defamed or said anything that wasn't true. You know what? I get accused by family members of telling half-truths, of trying to get the people that watch my videos, the people that are on my Facebook, the people that used to listen to the radio show that I was on, my fan base. I get accused of trying to be validated because I need to be validated. And that I try to get them to, approve of me. Okay, you know what? I don't give a shit. You know what? Every Facebook friend on my account, if you defriended me right now, I don't care anymore. I'm still going to post. I'm still going to make videos. I'm still going to enjoy my life. You know what? Has nothing to do with that. So if you are a family member and you are offended because you think something is about you, get over yourself. And if it does hit close to home, maybe you should think about it. I kind of like that. So yeah, I wanted to make a point of that because I did get a message a while ago, and I've not said anything. I haven't had anything to say about family, really, because most of the people, other than my sister and a few cousins that I still care about, I have communication with on Facebook. Other family members, I don't talk to. I don't have anything to do with their lives. They're blocked. Nobody is blocked on my account. I unblocked everybody. So if it is friends only, so if they want to see something, they need to friend me if they're going to be that, suspicious and try to monitor me. But no, I don't have anybody blocked. If you want to be a friend, friend me and I'll add you back and you can see any post I post. I'm not hiding anything. But I am blocked by many. That's fine. I don't go to your page to look for you. I don't go to other people's pages to look for you. I don't care. Seriously. The people that have blocked me and that I no longer communicate with, I don't want you in my life. You've shown me that you're not worth it. Why would I want to be involved with anybody like you? Nope. And this is one of those things where it's not, when we get over it, we'll make up and, you said bad things, I said bad things, and I'm sorry about that. No, I'm not sorry. No. I've learned that I was not family to you. I was in a situation that when it fit you best, I was allowed to participate. When you wanted something, I was allowed to participate. When I did not disagree with you or specific individuals, I was allowed to participate. And when I finally stood up for myself after years of dealing with crap, and in the last fight, not instigating a goddamn thing, I lost half the family that I communicated with. And if I'm going to lose them because somebody else isn't held accountable, you can have that person in your life. You can keep your life to yourself. You all deserve each other. Why would I ever want to try to make up and be friends with you ever again in my life? There's no benefit to you. There's no benefit to me. I'm done. I'm sad about it. I miss the interaction that I have had with my family. I really do. But you know what? The way I was made to feel, because I was made to feel the person that was doing the wrong thing, no, that's not worth it. When my sister gets cut off from the family because she stood up for me when she saw that I did not start a fight, but I was involved in one because of one person, and now my sister is cut off? How the hell is that? No, I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree. And that shows me what kind of people, the people that have cut me off and my sister off, that shows me what kind of people you are. And the funny thing is, you guys just need to stay in your own little circle, because eventually the people that stick up for you happen to be older right now, and they won't be here much longer, and I feel bad for that. But guess what? When that happens, what you're going to have is your own little circle. And just wait. Just wait, because reality is going to set in, and I'm going to enjoy it. I really am going to enjoy it. My mom would be mortified with how this has gone down and how people are being treated. It's a good thing she's dead, because she would not put up with this shit. So, again, this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. I'm not going to bring it up again. It's not worth my time. But I didn't want you to think that because of your threat that came through to me through another individual, that I stopped making videos because of you. Because I'm not scared. Seriously, I'm not scared at all. And I never defamed anybody. I might have said some harsh things and wished some terrible things on people. That's not defamation. Enjoy your life.